worlds apart. It's fucked now, we lost in limbo. Remembering what you said though, and I asked you if we'd make it far. That one last kiss that they write about, my one last wish you could never doubt. I trust angels who fly away from you, and you told me that we'd never die. Gave me so many reasons why we were meant to be. Then she said no, 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 no. No, 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 you should. I've earned the cost and now I've paid it. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, please don't go. I know my face a memory erasing. Been a few years since I heard your voice, yeah. Lost a few here, but it's not by choice, no. Girl, I see your face every day when I look through my phone. Can't delete all these memories, won't leave me alone. Hit my blind side, never saw you coming. You were so wild, but no, I was nothing. And I'm nothing now, nothing's changed. You know I'm just the same. Miss you now, but I hope that someday you explain. That one last kiss that they write about, my one last wish you could never doubt. I trust angels who fly away from you, and you told me that we'd never die. Gave me so many reasons why we were meant to be. Then she said
Well, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate your time. Today is August 26th, 2023. We are almost in September. Can you believe that? It's crazy. So today we're going to be talking about a new case. I am just learning about this case, but I want to bring it out as soon as possible. This needs definitely some awareness around it. Good to see you all. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. After this live, we will be doing a back-to-back live. I don't know a whole lot about this case. There's not a whole lot out yet. But after this, we'll be doing a Summer Wells live shortly after this. So, very perplexing, this case. A 22-year-old Netflix engineer has gone missing, and his name is Yohanes. How do I pronounce that? I want to say it correctly. His last name Kidane. Yohanes Kidane. Kidane. Okay. So he has been missing. He was last seen. Let me tell you a little bit about the circumstances around it. He was last seen leaving his his apartment building rather, and he got into an Uber. Now, a couple days before that, his friends had said that he had this very strange interaction with his Uber driver, and Yohanes said he was never going to ride an Uber again, but he did a few days later. The Uber driver supposedly canceled the drive and wanted Yohane to pay him cash, and he felt very uncomfortable with this situation. And the guy was the Uber driver was very strange. So there's been a reward, $70,000 raised in the Netflix engineer, Yohanes, who vanished after stepping into a rideshare. So he's 22 years old. He was last seen the night of August 14th. It is August 26th. So, we're going on 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks now. Um, and they have placed a GoFundMe and all of that. It says a search effort by his family, friends, and peers is underway. It says the GoFundMe campaign has raised $74,000. That was of Tuesday. It's obviously Saturday now. For travel, private investigator and attorneys, and other resources for the search. We cannot express the gratitude or the uh, for any help you can provide. So he disappeared days after he expressed he was hesitant about taking ride shares, along after having a quote strange encounter with an Uber driver while trying to get home Saturday before he went missing. Yohanes had an unusual and uncomfortable ride with an Uber driver who insisted on taking a less direct route to his San Jose apartment. Um, I think that would make anyone feel uncomfortable. You know how to get home, and this Uber driver's taken different ways. Uh, Still scary. This is Yohanes, just a bright young man, but there needs to be more awareness out. I don't think this case is getting the awareness that it deserves and should. Um, that's sadly the world we live in right now. The driver was insistent on taking him through Oakland, and Yohanes was suspicious of his intentions, was finally able to cancel his ride after crossing the San Francisco Oakland Bay Bridge. The GoFundMe says after this ordeal, he expressed he was. Hold on, where did that go? Oh, sorry, an ad popped up and it messed me up. After this ordeal, he expressed he was hesitant in ride sharing alone, according to this page. Days after voicing his concerns about ride sharing, Yohanes was captured on security camera leaving his downtown San Jose apartment and entering a vehicle that had an Uber sticker on display. Two young colleagues of his saw him and were able to talk to him. Yohanes' brother, uh, Yosef, he said he was heading to San Francisco to meet a friend. The last footage I've seen of him was leaving his apartment building and getting into a black Toyota Camry. He obviously just graduated, I don't think, not too long ago. Stephanie says, I have a bad feeling men get trafficked too. Yes, absolutely. Some people don't know. Uh, San Jose California is the trafficking capital of America. And that, and I think it's like somewhere in Ohio, it's like not Youngstown or something, but it's close to Cleveland. Those two areas are really, really bad areas. Um, one second, y'all. Okay. I think I'm pronouncing his name. I think it's Yohanes. Is that how you pronounce it? Yohanes? I hate mispronouncing someone's name. Um, Yohanes was moved to the Bay Area in July from Webster, New York, and was in his second week of work at the streaming giant Netflix, where he recently hired as a software engineer. Um, to get through the day. It's okay. All right. Where was I? I'm trying to find. I have so many tabs open, y'all, right now. It's crazy. Okay. His phone was located. His phone's location showed he was at the Golden Gate Bridge the majority of the night of Monday, August 14th. But the next morning, his personal belongings were found near the Golden Gate Bridge. Near the Golden Gate Bridge Welcome Center in San Francisco, according to the fundraiser and a missing persons poster shared by his brother. Um, this is where this is the like a screenshot of Johan's. So he had graduated from Cornell University in May. He is black and he stands 5'8" tall. He weighs approximately 150 pounds and was last seen wearing gray sweatpants, a black hoodie, and black shoes. The investigation was uncovered no evidence to suggest that a crime has occurred, the San Jose police said. San Jose detectives have kept uh, the family advised of all pertinent developments in the case. The case will remain open until he is located. And if you have seen him, please contact uh, Hana. I can't pronounce the last name. 585-500-5220. Uh, and then you can also call 585-489-4880. And he has been missing since August 14, 2023, the evening of that. And his stuff was last found at the Golden Gate Welcome Center. And I believe, let me see if there's anything else. What is concerning to me is it, excuse me, guys, I don't know, I got choked before I went live, and my throat's a little tickly right now. I apologize. So, what's concerning is it feels like the police aren't taking this as seriously as they should. That's the way I feel. Because I mean, he's been missing nearly 2 weeks, and they're like, "Oh, nothing's really, there's nothing to suggest." Well, listen, if he said he had a very weird encounter with a ride share a few days before he goes missing, and then he gets in a ride share, and then he goes missing, something needs to be investigated. I hope that they are looking at all the traffic cameras, all of that, the ride share, you know, So, okay, honey. Thank you. I'll try to remember that. Some of sometimes y'all change your screen names, and I know it won't like let you change it back for like a week or two. So I'm trying to get honey in touch with you. All in tanks. Do you know? Are you from the area? And do you know anything about anything else about this case currently? Oh, good, good. Oh, no problem, honey elder. I just wanted to give, um, and I'll be honest with you guys. It's sad, still, even in America, that if if you're not blonde haired and blue eyed, the media doesn't pick up on it as quick, and it's not fair. And every human deserves to be found equally. Oh, you did, all in? Okay. Let me look. Hmm. I don't see anything. No, I don't see anything. I'm sorry. Maybe it's in my junk or something like that. Yes, it is. It is. And it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. And that's, if we're going to keep it real, that's just keeping it real. Um, if it's very sad to me, because if you don't have a certain skin color, or a certain hair color, or eye color, it's like so we have to push against that, um, and not let that be the case. We need to demand big media cover everyone equally. I mean, I know they can't cover like everyone, but when certain cases need it, it shouldn't matter. You'll send it to me again. Okay. Do you know how many people have jumped? I know there's a documentary of that, um, but I think at the I don't think. I mean, he didn't. From what I gather, he didn't seem depressed. He had just moved. He was excited. Um, he had he just started Netflix. And let me tell you something. In my opinion, his employer needs to shell out some media and get on this. This is one of your employees. Might have only worked for you 2 weeks. Nonetheless, he literally packed up his life, moved across the country, and wanted to work. So, excuse me. Um, absolutely, absolutely. And I got the hiccups live. Perfect. Um, there was a mass last night in small Oklahoma at a football game. I didn't see that. I did see that there was one in Boston this morning. There was one there was a mass pew pew this morning in Boston, who it was at a what is it called, a Caribbean festival kind of thing. So he never had any mental health issues, and he was excited about his new career with Netflix company. That's the way, all in tanks. That's what I gathered. He was just really becoming this adult, and getting into his the swing of life, really. So the guy would have had paid rent for at least 2 to 3 months. I mean, I can't imagine living. San Francisco is like the highest housing in America, probably the world. Could that job offer might have been an attempt to trick him? No, I don't think so, because I mean, he really did work for Netflix. One deceased, five hurt. You can't even go anywhere anymore. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know, Cassie. I really don't know. So, let me see if she sent me that email. If not, then we're gonna end this, and if I find out any new information, I want to be here to um but right now, there hasn't been any surveillance that I have seen, at least. um I'm sure that they are discussing with whatever ride share the employee that was driving uh him. I'm sure they're checking every traffic camera, the routes, GPS routes, all of that, but we don't have any of that right now. That's the problem. And the police has just said, "Oh, well, there's just no evidence." Well, you got to go find the evidence. That's the thing. You can say, "Oh, there's no evidence," but you got to kind of go, find it. It's not going to come to you. San Francisco is a high human trafficking area. Him being new to the area means he doesn't know the hotspots. I mean, it's very potential. It's very potential. Um, Potentially. Was just there at the Golden Gate Bridge last week. Lots of tourist people. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I hope he is alive and well and safe, but we just don't know. We just don't know. Okay, guys. If I hear anything else about this, I will let you know. Um, no leads that I'm aware of, Beverly. None that I'm aware of. But I will be coming back live in just a few moments. We will be talking about summer wells. Oh my God, here we go. Love y'all.